Your desperate hands grasp at the threads of fate, trying to weave them to your will. Yet no matter how hard you strain, destiny's tapestry remains out of reach, its pattern unknowable. The revelation awaits. Fate does not bend to your desires, but contained within this humbling truth lies an immense power. Releasing your white-knuckled grip on the illusion of control is the most liberating action you will ever take. With clear eyes, you see your place in destiny's grand design. Your role is not to command, but to flow. Not to resist, but to engage fully. Fate's currents are unstoppable, but your response is yours to choose. Stoic masters, like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, illuminate the path. Walk boldly forward, fortified from within. Direct all strength at your judgments and deeds, aligning them to virtue. Endure adversity with courage, emerge resilient. Relinquish needless struggles against external forces. Freedom, serenity, and self-mastery will be your rewards. The choice lies before you. Continue the exhausting battle against fate, or surrender the need to control what is not yours. Our channel guides you down the latter path, away from delusion and into your power. This life-changing wisdom awaits. Will you heed its call? The truth is humbling yet freeing. Fate's course cannot be swayed. Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, pillars of Stoic wisdom, devoted many words to the futility of resisting fate's inexorable march. Why fight against the currents of destiny when acquiescence can buoy you to new heights? Now, let us dive into the Stoic acceptance of fate. The Stoic sage submits to the relentless force of fate, not out of resignation, but out of wisdom. Fate operates beyond our control, binding all things in its inescapable web. Aurelius cautions us that chafing against the natural order is as pointless as a pig kicking and squealing against those who drag it to slaughter. Epictetus goes further, stating that we must lovingly accept everything that befalls us, as it is the will of nature. Attempting to control the uncontrollable is a perilous path. When we believe events should conform to our desires, misery follows. By grasping for dominance over fate, we torture ourselves needlessly and become incapable of action. The only sane recourse is acceptance of what lies beyond our power. The Stoics blaze a trail to tranquility by relinquishing control and flowing with fate's current. True freedom lies in focusing only on what is within our power, our judgments and actions. All else we release into the arms of destiny. Amor fati, loving your fate. Acceptance is the first step. The next is a leap into the arms of fate. Far from resignation, the Stoics summon us to an active, joyous embrace of all that befalls us. Amor fati, the love of one's fate. What does it mean to love one's fate? It is the art of saying yes to life in all its manifold expressions, both delightful and difficult. Aurelius encourages us to open ourselves to fate's alternating rhythms of pleasure and pain, gain and loss, triumph and tragedy. Epictetus goes further still, calling on us to will and desire nothing but what nature brings forth. To love one's fate is to relinquish the tug-of-war with nature's will. Her movements are shaped by a wisdom far greater than ours. Attempting to bend events to our wants is futile folly. Amor fati is liberation from this exhausting battle. It is falling into step with nature's cadence and feeling its profound rightness. Our struggles cease as we trust in the larger dance and find our place in it. We flow with fate's currents, buoyed by the knowledge that whatever comes our way is meant to be. The dichotomy of control. Fate may be beyond our grasp, but our response lies firmly in hand. This is the Stoic dichotomy of control, the division between what we can and cannot control. Internal clarity on this dichotomy is true liberation. According to Epictetus, some things are up to us, while others are not. What is up to us? Our judgments, actions, desires, and aversions. In short, our inner domain, what lies beyond us. External events, fortunes, calamities, the workings of fate. The Stoic concentrates exclusively on the former, accepting the latter with equanimity. By focusing only on what we control, we become impervious to the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune. Calmness replaces anxiety as we realize external events are powerless to disturb our inner peace. Judicious attention goes only to that which we can change, our intentions and deeds. With the dichotomy of control as our guide, we travel lightly through life, concentrating on virtue and releasing all else to the winds of fate. Action over worry. With fate's currents now in view, our true power comes into focus, the ability to act virtuously despite external storms. Worry is the enemy of action. When we stew anxiously over events beyond our control, energy and clarity are lost. The Stoic sage cuts through this haze with decisive action. Focus goes solely to that which can be shaped by our hands, our judgments and deeds. Marcus Aurelius cautioned against squandering mental energy on that which lies outside our power, for this leaves us helpless and adrift. Anxiety over external events is both futile and wasteful. Stoicism commands us to channel that energy into purposeful action instead. Consider an impending disaster like a storm or market collapse. One person stresses endlessly about uncertainties, paralyzed by dread. The Stoic assesses risks, makes reasonable preparations within their power, then acts purposefully without further worry. All focus goes to helpful actions, disregarding fruitless anxiety. This holds true even for inner challenges like grief or setbacks. Rather than endlessly rehashing the unchangeable past, shift focus to actions that build a purposeful future. Redirecting energy from worry into meaningful action is a hallmark of Stoic wisdom. Discipline of action. Worry depleted. Our power awaits actualization through action's discipline. Stoicism calls us to full engagement with life through virtuous deeds. The discipline of action is a core Stoic practice. With clear perception, we gain understanding of each situation and determine the proper response. Action arises from sound judgment and aligns with virtue. We tackle life proactively, driven by wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. Consider two paths that diverge when hardship arrives. One person grows despondent and withdraws. The Stoic sage assesses with reason, accepts what cannot be changed, then acts decisively. Adversity is addressed through action, not avoided. Each deed bolsters inner reserves and builds resilience. Walking the path of Stoic action, we experience life's full range. Triumph and tragedy, gain and loss, pleasure and pain. Through it all, action remains constant, emanating from stillness within. Fulfillment arises from engagement driven by virtue, not outcomes. With wisdom and determination as steady guides, inner peace endures. The discipline of action beckons, as Aurelius stated. Discard your misperceptions. Stop being jerked like a puppet. Limit yourself to the present. Act with virtue now. This is the Stoic way. Endurance and resilience. While fate spins the web, we retain control of how we respond. With Stoic endurance, we build an inner fortress impervious to external storms. Endurance is a cardinal Stoic virtue. Come what may, the Stoic sage stands firm, facing life's challenges with courage and tenacity. Hardship is expected and accepted. Difficulty strengthens resolve. Aurelius advises, training the mind to endure misfortune through constant practice. Patience and fortitude are honed through adversity. As we endure life's travails, the Stoic citadel takes shape within. Walls of wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance create an impregnable inner sanctum. External events wash over us, powerless to breach our defenses. Judgment remains unclouded. Action arises from virtue. We accept what comes and remain true to ourselves. Endurance provides the building blocks for an indestructible stronghold. Resilience is the mortar that binds them. Each trial makes us more robust as we bounce back stronger through endurance and resilience. We construct an edifice of mastery, our inner citadel against the storms of fate. The path is clear. Fate governs the realm beyond. Our power lies within. This wisdom rings out not as passive rumination, but an empowering call to action. With the illusion of control now shattered, true mastery emerges. We relinquish the draining battles against external forces and turn our energies inward. Our intentions, judgments, and deeds become the sole focus. Action aligns with virtue, endurance strengthens, and resilience builds. We flow with fate's currents, impervious to their ups and downs. Equanimity and self-command reign. This is the crowning achievement the Stoics offer, not detached resignation, but total engagement grounded in an unflinching look at what lies in our power. Fate weaves the tapestry, our actions give it meaning. If this teaching resonates within you, then join our Stoic community. Immerse yourself alongside others walking this path of wisdom, strength, and serenity. The journey continues. With knowledge and action as your sword and shield, stride boldly onward. Do not waver in the face of challenges. Maintain your inner citadel, and return here often where Stoic mastery awaits. Until next time, stay strong in mind and spirit. The work ahead is meaningful indeed.